It's about midday after you guys capture some allies that you found wandering around, and the sun is at its midpoint. You do notice that Nevin Goldberg also manages to catch a ally. He finds a little groundhog sort of digging in the ground, and he grabs it and he's like, "Yeah, go ahead and take that. That's mine."
Good job, Nevin.
Nevin, that's cool. Now we can know if there's going to be more weeks of winter.
Is that a thing?
Yes, this is a groundhog holiday.
Oh, that probably explains why. And then he just sees him shooting ice balls.
What's the name?
Yes, it's winter for a few.
What's the name
of his groundhog?
Yeah.
It's Hedgie.
Oh wow, that's quite cool.
Because he's an edgy hedgehog.
But he's a groundhog.
Exactly.
I'm so confused.
He's the edgy version of a hedgehog. He's hedgy.
True.
All right. Anyways, Nevin seems happy with himself as he sort of is like, "Yeah, guys, glad I got this. It's really nice to be out here. Haven't really been outside or done anything fun since my mom died, and I really, really wanted to do something."
I'm sorry for your loss.
How old was her mom?
She was about 97.
When did she die?
About 15 years ago, whenever I joined our little adventure.
Oh
Jesus Christ, man.
Dude. That was your grandma?
No, that's my mom.
That was your mom. She died at 97, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
He's middle-aged.
That could be anywhere between 30 and 50.
That's a great answer. He's middle-aged.
She does not like to.
So we highball it and call it 50.
I'm going to
still
say
had him when he was. She had to have him at like 65.
Dope.
Yeah.
Ripe old age to have a child.
65-year-olds need.
That's why he had to drop out in middle school. His mom got sick.
Mom was a grandma.
All right. Anyways, so what would you guys like to do? Nevin kind of talks about sort of what he had planned. His plan was to take Route 1, which you guys are on, from Bloomsbury, and take it to Route 3, which leads to Fennel Forest, and from there heading towards Route 4, which is Clover City. Alternatively, he talks about how there's an additional path on Route 2, which is a cave that leads to the Mace Cave, a underground cave that is said to have happen to be filled with monsters. And is a pretty good place for mid to high tier adventurers.
So we don't want to go there.
Yes, we probably should not go there. Why would you even recommend that, Neville?
Wait, how much gold do I have left? So after buying the capture cards,
I have all the gold.
Did I buy 3?
He has all to go.
Didn't we buy 3 at 30 each?
You did. The only person who has gold left is Cornelius.
Yes, we have. You have 1 capture card left.
I have 2.
Jason, you gotta put yourself.
Oh,
we bought 3.
You have 1 capture card left.
No, we bought 3 each.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, so I have 2 capture cards?
30 each.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, we had 90 gold, and then we spent 30 on each of them because we both
Yes,
did him
and then we gave him
services
1.
at night.
Yes, we gave him 1.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is I have 69 gold.
All I'm asking is
Hello?
who asked?
I'm being serious, and I have all the gold. So no, you have 1 copper.
I have 1 copper.
You have 1 copper.
All right. Anyways, so would you guys like to do anything else?
I guess we head to the forest, right?
Are there any turtles around?
To the forest.
In the middle of a
Yes.
probably not.
Can I roll?
You sure can.
Get in that 20.
Probably not.
Get in that 20.
That is a natural 20.
You look around, and with the pristine eye, you notice there are no turtles.
Fair enough. Let's go to the woods.
in the middle of the farmlands, there is no turtles that you could see.
Hey, you ever played Elden Ring? Those tortoises are everywhere.
That's tortoise, not a
Sorry,
turtle.
dogs.
Yeah.
Those dogs are everywhere.
You asked for a turtle.
Yeah.
I said there's no turtles.
Yeah.
Semantics, but okay.
If you'd asked for a tortoise, maybe. It's like the witch genie. You got to be specific
Whatever,
here.
Yeah.
Right. So heading towards the woods, it's roughly about like it's gonna be like a half day's walk just to get like anywhere near the woods. This is a lot of farmland. This keeps stretching. You notice as you start progressing outwards, there's more and more diversity amongst the farmers.
Mhm.
While you guys were close to the initial city, you saw a lot of sprites, the old man, for example.
Guys,
But
What?
oh, and as you're progressing, you notice a lot more diversity. So you see like orcs, or you see some goblins. You kind of just see like people farming and waving at you guys.
Oh.
Seems like all the humanoid races seem to be like generally pretty
Friendly.
normal. Yeah, pretty friendly.
Twill,
Yes. What is it?
do we have we figured out how to heal up your rabbit?
No, I'm guessing we have to take him to a little. Once we get to the town, we heal him up a little bit.
I'm just thinking that maybe if we come across that gang of rabbits again, we could at least show them that we saved their friend or saved someone that was part of their group, maybe, so we don't get attacked.
Oh yes, of course I will do that. But
But
if he comes out, he might.
outside the game question.
Sure.
Can we heal things while they're still in capture cards, or do we have to let them out to get them healed?
You can heal them while they're in their capture cards. Because if you pull them out,
Then they're stuck out.
yeah, but basically what you do to heal them is you have to turn them over to a veterinarian who will then insert the capture card into a healing device and they will heal them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. Okay. So you could let Zoom out
1 second.
and then we could heal it manually, or we could just wait.
Or we could just go to Clover City and then heal it there.
All right. So
Can't believe I wasted an at 20.
What a waste.
Frick.
Right.
Jesus.
So
Heck.
you guys are maneuvering through. You see a lot of waving people. Is there anything that you guys would like to do as you're like maneuvering through this terrain? It's mostly wetlands. Like this is like wetlands, and then there's like a small dirt road that you guys have been kind of traveling on.
Well, as we're walking, I'll look to the rest of the group and I'll go, we've been friends for quite a long time, but I never asked your dreams. What do you dream to be? About to set up.
I just think
adventure,
monsters are pretty cool. I just kind of want to like hang out and if my monsters want to help me defend myself, like that's cool, but I just kind of want to like learn more and get some cool monsters that I can hang out with.
I like that. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I want a Kraken.
You want a Kraken?
I want a Kraken.
You've always talked about the Kraken back even in kindergarten. I remember this.
Yeah, I want that Kraken.
It's interesting.
It'll be mine.
Yes.
Good luck on that one.
I like that. I will help you on that. I want to just help you guys be better yourselves. Yes.
What about you?
Sorry.
I kind of just want to help people and help these little creatures.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I want to be the very best.
No one ever was.
But this is copyright, so we won't say the rest
Yeah.
because we're not trying to get sued.
And I turn my cap. No, I'm just.
Don't sue us, Pokemon. Please don't sue.
It's like you have a
We
beanie on
promise
that you
we'll
just
be
turn
real
more.
true.
Literally, yeah.
Pokemon. Don't sue me, please.
Oh, we're in
Copyright
bad
strike.
debt. Got sued into the ground.
Hashtag Pokemon don't sue us.
Please.
Anyways,
I think there are bigger fish to fry.
we say that, but like 10 years from now, they're like,
Yeah.
do you remember that one group?
Man, let's get rid of them now.
Fuck them. 80 people saw them. And that's 80 too many.
Exterminate.
They've been doing this for 25 years.
Yeah.
I saw a post on it.
Exterminate.
I saw a Facebook post on it. They were that group.
They'll send
Yeah.
Little back after us.
Oh no.
Some Little Mac after us.
From
Oh,
Super
no.
Smash Bros.
Yeah,
I don't think Little Mac beats Gun, though.
you'll see.
You'll see he counters.
Hey, you know what? It's alright, guys. I got that red tat. You know what I'm
Never
saying?
mind. I've seen the Little Mac versus Joker matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll send Joker after us.
Yeah.
Got that blue
From-
steel. You know what I'm
From
saying?
Yeah,
Persona.
Yeah.
Got that steel type
Persona
Pokemon.
From
Five.
Batman.
Say,
Anyways.
fingers.
All right, hey, so let's stay focused.
Back to the monsters and monster manualing.
Back to our dreams.
All right, anyways.
I want to be.
Where the people are?
Yeah. I want to see them dancing.
Hashtag don't sue us, Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Little Mermaid, please.
Right. Anyways,
Like,
Don't let Josh finish that thought.
cool. So you guys are walking through this these farm fields. You're seeing a lot of farmers, and you're getting some some fine words from your friend Nevin Goldberg. He's like, "Yeah, guys, you remember like back in middle school, we all used to hang out. We were all like super cool, and like, I really miss those days."
Well, here we are now.
I don't remember those days.
I do.
That's really weird.
I remember smoking joints behind the gym in middle school.
Oh yeah, I remember you guys used to do that.
Yeah, I remember we asked if you wanted to come and you said no.
Yeah, because I thought it'd be a little weird for me to smoke weed with a bunch of kids.
But you've now admitted to having memories with us that we don't remember.
I remember those memories quite fondly. He was a great friend to us.
Was he?
Yeah, I'd
Like-
like to think. I mean, he gave.
You're gaslighting me.
Like what? Like what memories?
You're
How about
gaslighting
Twill?
me, Twill.
Like what memories, Twill?
Like when he would give us foot massages when our feet would hurt after the playground.
Oh,
Okay, I don't.
Nevin's like, I didn't do that at all.
Oh, wrong
I-
guy. My fault.
No, he's he's
now you're
he's
gaslighting me.
us.
Oh, okay.
You're gaslighting me, Devin.
Calm down, Amber Heard.
Oh,
Swear.
This isn't the defamation of Johnny Depp, right? Calm down.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways,
Don't shit his bed.
we're definitely dating this video. Love it.
Yes, 100%.
All right. Anyways, so 10 years from now, I'll be like, you guys remember when we made those jokes that were clearly
Yeah, for the
insane?
times. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We want to show our social relevance.
I
Oh,
mean, it's a big thing right now.
it really is.
It really is.
All right. Anyways,
It's like our OJ.
I would not say that at all.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Now who's gaslighting who?
Yeah.
Just a bunch of Amber Heards in here.
Literally.
I just remember the Norm Macdonald joke where after OJ got like cleared, he just goes, "Murder is now legal in California."
All right. So
Love didn't fit.
as you guys sort of start going along, he talks about his time at the local dungeon mart, and he talks about how he really, really grew a fascination with the veterinarians, and how his whole goal in life is to just try to maybe be one. But he was told that he could never be one because they have a sexist policy of only allowing the same looking woman to do this job.
That sucks.
That's pretty dope.
Cringe.
So he doesn't know if he'll be able to do it. But also the same another same looking woman is always the same police officer. So
Who's gonna enforce that law, huh? Who's there to argue against?
I believe in you. You can be anything you want to be.
All you have to do
I wanna
is
be
give
able to
us
heal
the
the
plastic
Pokemon.
surgery.
You can't do that.
Why not?
You need the same looking woman to do that for you.
Right? How advanced is modern medicine?
it's not really advanced. Society is very much middle aged.
Yeah, we use animals to do.
You use animals, and since there's not really a high level magical use by the humanoid races, magic was prevalent at one time. It's no longer prevalent amongst human races. Given that you guys kind of just lost the knowledge over years of relying solely on the monsters that you guys companion in.
So is it like modernish or actual middle aged?
Middle aged, like
How do we have hologram cards?
It's not. It's magical hologram.
Ancient technology.
that is ancient technology.
Ancient technology.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yep. That's why also,
100%.
yeah. So Anyway.
Sorry, my brain is just looking to poke holes in everything I can. And I feel like it really must be frustrating.
no, it's fine. Like I said, that's the point. The point is that your society is built upon ages of lost information. So there's some things that are more modernized than others. But even when you look at the real world, that's also true.
Mhm. I like that.
I want to see someone else build an 8th pyramid. Period. There's 8 of them now. God.
Anyways, so going to class apparently in Josh's mind.
Man,
He's going
dude.
to 8th period.
Yeah, high school all over again.
No,
I want to see them add one more
Right.
class to the day.
Yeah.
You already left the Delver's Corpse School of Magical Summoning. All right, this is big boy and girl world now.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys managed to make it towards the edge of the Fennel Forest. What would you guys like to do?
Oh, it's good.
Are there
What
any
time is it?
very?
What time is it?
Currently, it's almost 5 p.m. It's like getting close to being dark.
Are there any like round looking pieces of wood I could use possibly as a shield?
Round looking piece of woods is in the forest.
Yep.
Is that actually a thing? I don't know.
I don't know, like just a sturdy piece of bark.
Yeah, you could try to see if you can find a sturdy piece of wood.
Are there any like houses or anything around us?
Do a perception check for me. Also, you did one as well, I'm assuming. Perception.
Do I want to? It fell out of my hand. Do I keep that?
What was it?
Well, you don't get to know. Do I keep it or not?
I do know. I do get
Why
to know.
do you get to? Well, I feel like that would dictate whether you give me the keep it or re-roll.
I'm just going to make you re-roll.
Okay, fair. I think it was like a 13.
It was 11.
10.
17.
So you do manage to find a log cabin style home, maybe 100 feet away. It looks like you see like a small goblin family sort of like getting ready for dinner. And
Is this a humanoid race?
this is a humanoid race.
Okay.
Sorry, 11. Are you just gonna try to capture people, Cornelius?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Cornelius Corn Pop last name.
I'm that's my nickname.
He's a bad dude.
Dating this again. I am going to tell everyone, I'm like, hey guys, I think we should like rest for the night before we go through the forest.
Yeah, I think that.
I
that's a good idea.
agree.
Yeah.
So we should like give the money to these humanoid people to see if we can like
I mean,
stay
you
with them or
have all the
something.
money, so
Yes,
we don't
yeah,
really have a
yeah.
say.
That's whatever you
I-
want to do.
I mean, you guys could like ask and be like, hey,
Can
can we have
I have 20 gold?
okay. Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Can I have like 10, 20 gold as well?
Okay, I guess.
Thanks, Corn Pop.
Thank you, Cornelius.
Devin's like, I was going to buy you guys a room, but sure.
I mean, you can still do that.
Well, yeah, you
Yeah,
can
it's
still
fair.
buy us a room.
No one's against that idea.
Oh, thank you, Nevin.
It's just because, you guys probably on your adventure and I don't have to travel by myself and
We
maybe
didn't-
get murked.
We didn't.
Yes.
Yeah, we.
We are traveling in the same vicinity
Sidebar.
towards the
Sidebar.
same
Sidebar.
direction.
Sidebar.
What is it?
Is he out of earshot? Can we move out of
Sure,
earshot?
sure. Yeah, you move out of your shot.
What is it?
So he thinks we brought him.
No, we did bring him.
Do we clarify?
We did not bring
We
him.
did not.
I mean, he's
kind of
steadily
followed.
following us, right?
He said we're moving in this direction.
Mhm.
He's more than welcome to come with if he wants to.
Yeah,
He made
but
the
like,
choice to.
do we
That's very true.
establish that this is temporary?
Are you only doing this because, like, morally you feel like you have to, or?
I don't
No, no,
want
no.
him to die.
If he dies, I don't want to have dragged him with us.
Yeah.
Well, we technically did it. I mean, we know that. As long
No,
as we
but
all
I
know
don't
that.
want him to think that we brought him. I think
So as he's dying, you
I
tell
want him
his
to
ass-
think that we conveniently moved in the same direction.
I
Yes.
think this is all like your ego's talking right now. It
Your-
doesn't matter.
No, this is what me not wanting someone's death to be.
Yeah,
on my
this is us
conscience.
having a moral
Die
conscience.
every day, guys. Come on.
How did you feel when that old man? Was
Yeah,
ripped
I
in half
did
from
not
night
enjoy
pneumonia?
when that
I'm
old
gonna be
man was
honest with you,
ripped in half.
I've seen my brothers and sisters killed. Their heads coming, only their heads and body parts brought back.
That-
does not faze me.
I smoke weed and ride Pokemon.
What do you think I smoked?
I mean
for weed?
monsters.
Did you not notice the first time we smoked weed together, I was crying?
I just want.
Okay, I was really high at the moment. I wasn't used to doing this.
I just want to hug my cow, but I can't. So I hug my crab.
I hugged the card with my cow in it.
I have my crab. I might have my crab in one arm and then the card in the other.
All right. So as you guys are making your way towards the goblin family, you see Nevin starts speaking in goblin to them. He's like,
Do I know Goblin?
Do you know Goblin?
Yeah.
Can
I
choose
think
one?
we have one language currently, which is English.
common.
Can I learn Goblin?
Maybe one day.
Can we?
I speak primordial. Is that count?
No.
Hold on. I might actually have a stat. Let's see.
I gave you guys language.
I speak to them in primordial.
I'm an orc. I also speak orcish.
Okay. Well, I need to figure out.
I really hope so.
I think since I'm just like a normal dude, that's just like
We'll say you speak Elvish.
normal abilities, I'll just be like, yeah, I know Spanish.
I speak common in Spanish.
Oh no, I speak Celestial.
Yeah.
I don't speak.
What?
The language of the gods.
So, some dude's like walking around with like a giant cat. He's like, ha cha da wa da.
Hachalawa.
All right. So, anyways, he speaks Goblin to them, and he looks at you, and he's like, points at all four of you, and he goes 4, and then he holds out some money, and he pulls out a whole gold piece, and the Goblin's eyes go big, and he goes, tink tink, checks it with his teeth, and he's like, doo 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 doo.
Oh.
He looks at all of you, and he's like, yeah, you guys are all come in. We would have done it for a lot less, but your friend's kind of nice, so.
Good job,
He
Nevin.
speaks common.
Oh yeah, he speaks Goblin,
Oh.
but you know.
Wow, he just assumed he didn't speak common. That's
That was kind of weird.
yeah. It's,
Did you assume I speak Orcish when we first met?
Yeah.
Can I do a flashback?
There is a
And all of us
flashback.
are like, goo,
he-
rah.
And he doesn't know how to interact with you in your first meeting. He's just like talking to you two specifically.
Yeah.
he's like smiling and
And
nodding.
then finally, Twill speaks up, and he goes like, "Oh God."
he like brushes his hair. And he's like, I'm not racist. I'm not racist. I don't think all monsters.
I just start-
You call them a monster?
I start spinning.
This is like Celestial. Like we're pushing that theory right now, guys.
Hey man, if that's how you feel, that's how you know what? If that's how you feel, it is what it is.
What are goblins?
They're goblins.
What do you mean, like considered like?
Anyways, we're gonna bypass this conversation.
He's saying are goblins considered humanoids? I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Yes, they are considered humanoids. We're going to leave it at that, guys. Let's
You are not allowed to put goblins in a
Debatable.
Catholic card.
Anyway, okay.
Debatable. No.
stop. Okay, this is a family-friendly show. Fuck.
It's
We
very
just saw an old man get ripped in half. What do you notice about this is family friendly? I get high like every 20 minutes.
Hear me out. We are a family-friendly show. We do not talk about things that are messed
minus
up.
all of the messed up things we talk about. We don't talk about messed up things.
Yes.
We're like
If you ignore all of the horrible things we've said and done, we don't do any of that.
We don't try to ruin people's life with meth.
Yeah.
That does not happen.
Through
I don't know
addiction.
who would do that. That'd be
All
very
right. So for those of you at
Me
home,
never.
this is
My
Salem,
nuts in
the
a
love
lake.
of my life. She is a part of this podcast. She's officially the DM's familiar, as she likes to be a part of the campaign. So if you see her, hear her, or however you're watching or listening to us, just remember that she is an official cast member.
Meow Force.
Yes, I love.
All right. Anyways, so as you guys sort of get into a single room that you all are forced to share because they live in a small little goblin house. Again, they're like poor farmer family. So you guys manage to get inside and take a long rest.
Neville, you're not meaning to tell me you paid a gold piece for 4 of us to sleep in one goblin-sized bedroom.
Jesus, stop complaining.
He's like, I thought I was doing him a service
No,
by
you
giving.
really are. I appreciate it. If it was charity and it's out of the kindness of your heart. That's good. That's a good call.
They also said they were going to give us breakfast in the morning.
What type of breakfast?
I am going to be extremely optimistic on what goblin cuisine tastes like, and we'll figure it out.
So after a long rest, each of the party members have done this off screen, but they are officially level 2.
Yeah.
Again, their characters are fighter classes, and their Pokemon have additional stat boosts that each of them know about outside of the game that we've addressed.
Yeah.
Moving into the next morning, each of you guys feels slightly more stronger, as if the events that you guys have encountered has made you.
I wake up like Spider-Man
I'm just ripped.
after his transformation.
Yeah, so you just wake up.
I wake up shredded.
Your sleeping monocles seem to have broken as
We no longer need glasses.
as you no longer need your sleeping monocles, and a swift 8-pack
Yeah.
has formed.
My
I mean,
sleeping
Twill already had it.
monocles.
Twill was already pretty big.
I put monocles on to sleep. It's like I gotta filter this light towards my eyes as I close them.
Yeah, it's sleeping monocles because his character doesn't wear monocles during the day.
He doesn't need glasses, but he's like, man, I really want to wear them. But
So-
wearing real
so-
glasses.
So he
during the
holds
day
them up to his face,
messes
and
up my vision.
you put up one next to your eye, and then you take it away from your eye, and you realize you don't need them, so you just kind of throw them on the ground and crack them.
Twill put him in his glasses case.
He puts it- so you just put them away.
Puts them away kindly.
These are my reading glasses.
Twill.
Still doesn't need them, but he will try
Yeah,
whenever
it was like
he
Twill.
reads.
You don't need glasses.
Twill,
ever.
Twill, you've never
I know,
needed
you've never
glasses.
needed glasses.
We've known you for so
I
long.
just use them to read. It makes just the aesthetic, you know.
Doesn't it make it more?
Is that why you always did
Can I
bad in
see-
class because you can't read the books?
Can I see your glasses, Twill? Can I see your monocle?
Yes, there you go.
All right. Are they prescription?
Yes, they are.
They are as prescription as
I
medieval
say-
times will
I
give you.
say this will actively impair you on reading if you already have 20/20 vision.
These are medieval glasses, so there's like no actual prescription. They're just like literally pieces of glass that he puts in front of his eye.
That's why I was doing so bad. That makes sense. Now I think I'm fine.
I put it up to
That's-
my eye and I
that's
see
what I
that it
kept
changes
missing.
nothing, and I'm like,
Oh my god, I know the formula for
yes, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, so as you guys manage to wake up, you smell the sweet smell of burning pork,
Delicious.
and you smell like bread. As you guys go out, and they have a full feast put out for the generous donation that Nevin gave them the night before. There seems to be blood. It's like blood bread. So it's bread that has a little bit of cow or pig's blood, in this case, inside of it.
I've got to check.
Bertha?
I gotta ask. I go, is this cow blood or pig's blood?
It's pig's blood made from the pork that we
Okay.
Can I analyze the food?
sure can. Do a investigation check for me.
I dig right in.
I'm going to wait for him to. Can I help investigate the food?
Sure.
I'm like, oh, we're going.
You'll be fine either way.
I got
Yeah.
a 20.
So investigating the food, it seems like it's pretty edible. There's nothing wrong with any of it. It looks just, again, it's goblin food. So a lot of their stuff has meat inside of everything they make.
Oh, it's a
You know
lot of
what?
pork food.
I feel like it was a little racist of me to, be suspicious of the goblin food. So I ate some goblin food.
As you guys start munching down on the goblin breakfast, the goblins kind of look over and they're like, pull out their fork and that knife, and they're like getting ready to cut their food, and all of a sudden they just
What was the fork and knife for?
and they like wipe their face off with their hand, and they're like, "Oh, that was very, very good. That was very civilized of us."
Aesthetic? You didn't use the fork and knife.
Wipes their little goblin hands.
Don't question their culture.
All right, sorry. Yeah, this is me. Yeah, I'm being insensitive.
What a man.
Thank you so much for the breakfast. We appreciate it.
Yeah. So you guys are monster collectors, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yes.
Cool. Do you guys have like a little monster book?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we always want to send our youngest, and there's like a little goblin girl,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, her name's Stephanie. She wants to be a little she wants to be a. Stop messing with that. Gosh,
Sorry, I didn't realize. I'm so sorry.
God damn it, Josh.
Can't you just mute me for that portion?
I can't. Well, yeah, I can take you out your channel and mute you for that portion, but
You said, can't you
Sorry.
just, like,
No,
post it?
that was not intentional.
no.
at all.
You
That
know
was
what's
just
funny?
me, like,
Since we're all on
fucking around.
our own channels,
Yeah,
I can actually mute you guys anyways.
Yeah.
I only have one playing usually at a time,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I also got to give you shit.
Yeah. It's not intentional, man. I swear.
I know. But I also don't want you to ruin your audio when you speak.
Yeah.
Any Hoosers. So as you guys finish up your breakfast, Stephanie, the little goblin girl, she talks to you and she's just like, "So what was school like? I've never been to school before."
So don't do drugs.
What are drugs? And the mom kind of looks at you and is like, "You talking about drugs in
Say
front of my
not
daughter?"
to do drugs.
Greg, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Mommy, what
study
are
hard.
drugs? And she's like asking her mom what are drugs, and her mom's like, "Jeffrey, would you like to explain what drugs are? And she looks at her husband, and the husband like looks up from his like little goblin newspaper, and he goes, those are the things that monsters eat. And he looks at all three of you, because only monsters do drugs. And do you want to be called a monster, little girl?
Okay, no, do not do that.
And she looks at him and goes, no.
Yeah, that don't do drugs. That's what I was saying. Study hard. It's fun. You get to learn about cool monsters.
Yes, school was quite fun. I met my two best friends with it.
Uh-huh.
It's you get to do work with them, copy off of them. All
Yeah.
sorts of activities. I was actually on varsity of the Quidditch club.
The Quidditch club.
There's no Quidditch club, bro.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck.
So sports that you guys would have done,
Yeah.
you would have done like rugby.
Okay, of the rugby club.
I
was
remember
varsity.
when our friend Cornelius, we were
Actually, I do
outside
know.
playing ball kick, and then like he tripped and his knee just like
Soccer's a thing.
ball kick. And then he fell on his knee and it just like contorted in a way that was like just a loud pop, and that's why we call him Corn Pop.
I don't remember this happening.
Yeah, you do.
I don't remember this happening.
You in so much pain, I wouldn't.
Yeah, dude. I think your mind's repressing it. Me and
So,
Will both know.
It seems like the mom looks at you and she kind of just squints at you. She's like, I don't believe this story.
I don't believe the story either.
All right, it's 2 against 1.
I think it's 2
I
against
think
2
his
now.
brain is repressing himself.
I think it's 2 against 2.
All right, well, she wasn't there.
I'll be honest.
That's true,
I'll
she
be
wasn't
honest,
there.
he is lying. I just thought it would be funny to go on.
I hate you both.
All right. So, anyways, they kind of like thank you guys for the money, and they're like, all right, well, you are good to leave.
Yes. Okay.
Got it.
Thanks for talking about drugs in our house.
Oh,
You didn't try to.
You got it. What?
You definitely tried to.
No, it wasn't.
That was a
supposed-
conscious decision.
No,
to
but
talk
it
about
wasn't
drugs.
like a positive thing towards drugs.
Thank you for your hospitality. Me and Corn Pop, we really appreciate it. Our other friend,
And then
really appreciate it.
As I walk out, I just want to be like, "Don't have sex till you're 18," and then I'll let him have fun with that conversation.
And then you just hear, Mommy, what is? And then the door gets slammed shut, and the dad looks down from his newspaper and goes, as the wife looks at him to explain.
It's all good. It's all good advice. It's just really bringing up poor conversations.
All right, so as the four of you guys make it outside, it's really, really sunny out this morning. Slight morning dew against the fresh cut grass of the nearby yard, and then just past that, you can see the fields and fields and fields of different produce being grown here for the majority of the local populace, as well as some of the regional towns that would be around here. Nevin goes on to say that, like, from class, he remembers that a lot of the agriculture that is brought here is given to and transported to Clover City, which is then transported to other regions.
Oh, it's quite interesting.
Mhm.
I didn't pay attention in class, so thank you for that knowledge.
Yeah, Nevin's like, yeah, I know, but it's okay. We're all in this together. We're all friends.
I like that.
You know, I still got a couple of those juice boxes in my bag if you want one.
How old are those juice boxes?
So these are like literal boxes filled with juice. So like not like properly stored. These are like little barrels with juice in
Yeah,
them.
but he said like those juice boxes, as in reference to the original juice boxes.
Oh yeah, these are probably wine by now for sure.
Oh,
You want to try that?
you know what time it is?
You want to try the juice boxes?
What time it is? I look at Corn Pop. What time it is?
Why are we still calling it Corn Pop?
Look at Corn Pop.
You're Troy. That's your nickname for this campaign, bro.
I thought you liked it.
Do you not like Corn Pop?
It was a joke, and then you guys were like, "Oh, let's keep on it."
That's your official group nickname.
like Corn Pop.
You think it's time? I think it's time because I'm feeling a little, down.
What?
You know.
Oh, you want to get high?
Of course, yes. The road's going to be long. It makes it so much easier.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So you smoke that shit in the morning. You smoke that shit at night. You smoke 2 blunts in the afternoon because you're feeling all right.
Mhm. I like to think that
You know, I'm gonna abstain this time. Unless he passes me, then I'll.
Nevin's like, well, you're not a bunch of kids anymore.
What is the
And he just coughs like the biggest cough. Like he's never smoked before.
Man, come on.
COVID, bro.
Dude, you're supposed to eat it.
Cough on the shit.
Don't know.
Dude, we were just prepping it for you.
No.
You have to eat it.
No.
What are you talking about? He's never seen
No.
No. Never did not eat the fucking
He's like if you insist, man, I'll eat it.
do not fucking eat that, Jay. I'll beat you.
Nah, I'm messing with you.
Anyways, so as you guys sort of pass around this J,
As we're walking.
uh,
Just thinking of the farmland.
you guys are you hear the sweet sound of music play as Nevin pulls out his little lute and he's just like strumming along and he's just like, the song we sing, the people they bring, the times they go, where the places we'll know, and if we are on adventures too far, and if we go forevermore. Fuck yeah. Improv.
Good job.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. All right, anyways, cool. So Nevin's like singing a little song and he's like strumming along. But anyways, so,
Fire. Have you ever thought about being a musician?
yeah, when before I went to back in middle school, when I went to middle school the first time, I was part of a jazz band.
Oh, go hit this and let's keep walking.
And and he's like, back in my day.
One more time. I feel like you're not there yet, man.
I don't know if I can do that twice in a row. That was too good.
You don't have to keep hitting it, I swear.
Nevin's trying to like get people's approval so badly. He just doesn't care.
He's just like, he actually is just coughing so hard he like throws up and he just keeps going.
Anyways, I need each of you guys to roll a Constitution save for me.
No. Jesus, no. Do I have to come?
Can you just stop rolling that dice? It's
So I
so-
roll Constitution save?
You sure do.
I do?
Yeah.
Thought I didn't have to.
No.
Con save.
Con save.
16.
Okay.
A 7.
7. Okay.
Con save would be 12.
So you two, moving forward, would no longer have to roll to smoke. You and Nevin will have to roll until you can get over a certain number.
Wait, I only got a 12.
I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Over a certain number. Whatever that number is. So you are higher than a kite,
Yes, of course. What is
but you also took like several hits more than the rest of the group.
So many hits right
And Nevin is flying high for the first time. And you guys are singing the song that he was just singing.
now. Nevin, let's run in the field. Let's fucking go.
Anyways, so
Oh, I hope none of my family watches this.
and so as you guys manage to make your way towards the Fennel Forest, you see a cart driver,
Mhm.
like a farmer with a bunch of like farming supplies, and he kind of pulls up, and he's like coming up, like heading towards Fennel Forest. What would you guys like to do?
Guys, now this time let's try to not have the farmer get murdered.
I think this time we should let Cornelius handle this. I feel like he's got this. I'm just too fucked up, and you're gonna say something stupid.
You were going to call me Corn Pop, weren't you?
I stopped myself.
I can tell. Okay.
I stumbled over it.
So you said this is going towards?
Yeah, he's heading into the Fennel Forest. Like he looks like he's going to be heading past the Fennel Forest.
I'm going to wave at him and say, hey, where are you heading?
So you notice he is a elvish man, and he kind of like looks up at you, and he like pulls down his hood. And he goes, "Oh, hey, how's it going, you little youngins?"
Hello.
Okay.
Do you speak the language of the gods?
I, if you mean elvish, then of course.
No.
Well, Hey, well, and on that note, what can I do you for?
Where are you heading?
Well, I'm heading to the Clover City, of course. I gotta drop off some supplies before I head back. I gotta kind of try to sell at their local market.
If you don't,
We need to go to Clover City.
Oh, do you?
So we should like totally go together. It's like we hop on your little wagon thing, right? And then we can help protect you.
You'll protect little old me?
Yeah, and then we can ride on your cart. So then
But what about the? And then he looks up and you see like a big dog pop out of the back of the wagon. He's just like, "What about him?"
he's a cutie.
and then I point to Blaze and I'm like, see, now he has a cool friend.
But this like, what type of breed of dog is yours?
Golden Retriever.
That makes the most sense. Yes. So yours is a golden retriever, and this is like
That does fit the personality.
he has golden retriever energy.
This is just what I was thinking of.
It is not a kiln fiend.
Bro, imagine how sick it would be if this is how, if it just straight up had like, looked like Kiln Fiend.
That would be
That'd
pretty
be
cool.
so sick.
For those
That's
of you,
what I was like thinking of.
so for those of you who don't know, that is a magic card. Because we're all nerds here and we play Magic the Gathering. Check us out on Resources The Gathering. Because we are a bunch of nerds who play card games as well
Does this not have credit to the artist?
on YouTube.
Tap. Counter spell.
I'm just saying. Counterspell your.
All right. So, anyways, yeah. So you see a big mastiff dog in the back, and he kind of looks at you and he goes, "Well, if you don't mind riding in the back with Big Rudy back there, that's fine."
I don't at all.
Neither do I. I like dogs.
Yes, I love dogs.
I wanna.
Ne-
Do you have any treats, sir?
Yeah, I got a treat, and he pulls out one of the rabbits, and he's just like, "Oh, I got a rabbit right here."
So what are you doing?
Do you have any more processed treats?
And he throws the rabbit back to the dog and just crunches on it, just starts chewing on him.
Do not look so me. Do not look.
He's in the card. Can they see out from the card?
No.
Yeah.
I'm so high.
And then you also see the big bow next to him as well with a bunch of arrows. He's like, "Oh, well, I can usually handle myself, but if you boys want to ride, I can give you a ride."
Thanks.
Thank you.
He says that's kind of weird. What's that about?
Can I climb into the back with the dog?
You sure can.
I will
Wait,
start-
if check
I wanna-
this
I wanna-
is high.
Sure.
I want to like go up to the dog to try to pet it.
The dog lets you pet him, and he licks you.
What a good boy.
And as he does, he licks your face, and you feel like a rough, like a cat's tongue rub against your face, but like stone instead of sandpaper.
I'll bear with it. I just keep petting him. What a good boy.
He wags his little tail.
I got the 12 on my inside.
You notice that he seems like a older elf, but he seems like he's probably like a ranger or something. Like he
Is he a good guy from I can tell?
you could tell that he's a good guy.
If the dog's not aggressive, that's a good tell.
Yeah. All right. So as you guys sort of get inside the cart and you guys are making your way, you slowly start maneuvering the cart through the forest. The forest itself, it goes from the natural light that you see from the sunlight. As soon as you get inside, the light dissipates and it becomes pitch black, like just unnaturally dark. And as you flicker your light on, the wood elf shakes his hand like, "Mm-mm." And as you flick your light back off, the mushrooms on the ground, as well as the grass, starts to glow and emanate and create like a vibrant color scheme of blues, yellows, and reds. And he goes, "Now see, if you had gone by yourself, you could have been in trouble. But because you're traveling with me, you probably won't have as bad of a time." You're welcome, Shazad. I was like, This is going straight to Joker voice. I'm like, how long can the party keep a straight face?
Definitely the joke. You see, there's a society in the back.
Oh, you want?
Do you want to sit in the back?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
My father.
My father was a ranger. He taught me all of my skills.
All right.
Set of skills.
My father.
Until he carved a smile in my face with an arrow.
He gave me this dog as a reminder that no matter what I do, I'll never be good enough.
But then I love the dog. And the dog's probably my favorite thing.
And then
So fuck you, Dad.
because dads are terrible.
What a fucking idiot giving me a dog.
But the real reason he gave me the dog was because he knew the dog would only live about 15 years.
No!
And because I live
The long con!
and because I live for hundreds of years. This dog will be long dead before I am. And so I have to live with the rest of my life knowing that I could never amount to that dog's love.
I go, you say some people
Guys,
just
we
want to
gotta
watch. You say some people just want to watch the world burn.
All right. So anyways,
Guys, we gotta find immortality for this dog.
all right. Anyways, so, all right, fellas.
You know, some people just want
You say, man, shit. Some people just want to watch the
some
world
people
burn.
just want to watch a world burn.
I'm not taking any of this out. This is all going in. So anyways, you guys managed to make your way through the forest as it sort of lights up, and you see a lot of various creatures maneuvering through the night. You see like small groups of wild dogs. You hear bugs like chirping and making noise off in the distance. And he's like, all right, fellas, keep on your toes. We don't know what's inside these here forests.
Yes, of course we will.
Okay.
I'm doing it, bro. This I'm committed. It's committed.
So, you said, I'm getting back to my normal. So, what's happening right now? Where are we?
Wait, I
I
can't.
don't think
I
you
can't
will.
hear Shazan.
Can you hear me now?
No, I can. Yeah, I just couldn't for a second. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, so
Working.
all right, fellas. So you guys ready to head through this forest?
Yes.
Of course, sir.
Well, if your father was a drinker.
You always be prepared. My father was
It's
a
just
miner.
him like brushing his teeth.
He like gets scars on his face from doing it. I'm like, Jesus.
You want to know how I got these scars on my face? I was brushing my teeth one morning and I took the brush a little too far to the left. And then I went
a little too far.
What the fuck?
But it just felt so good. I just kept
My teeth were so clean.
But guess what? I then realized that instead of a toothbrush, I had a knife in my mouth.
I was brushing my teeth with a knife this whole time.
Look at these pearly whites, Batman.
Guys, I think
It's
we
just
should
like
guys, get out of the
straight
fucking
to
park. Guys, get out of the fucking. This guy's fucking insane. I was wrong.
I kind of trust him though. His dog's cool.
Oh man, you guys remember when we used to call it in the old podcast for all of our episodes? This is gonna be the guy in the cart.
Yes,
His cart man.
The cart man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so episode 4, the cart man. We're calling it in the episode, boys.
The cart man.
We got to go back to doing that. All right. So, anyways, as you guys are maneuvering through the terrain, each of you guys sort of like mellows out from your sort of high. You see him sort of look at you guys and goes,
Want me to get up or not, Troy? Fucking hate this guy.
"Huh?"
What's happening?
He tapped me on the leg.
Oh,
Last time. He gave me a bunch of shit for not getting
Just
up
ignore
when he
him.
tapped me on the leg. It's fine. I just interrupted
Just
rudely.
Right. I gotta calm down anyways.
Mhm.
All right. So
Same.
he looks at you guys and he goes, all right, well, if we're gonna travel together, I guess I better get your names.
My name is Twill.
Cornelius.
Gregory.
Name's Nevin. Nice to meet you. And he goes, my name's Robert.
Hi, nice to meet you, Robert.
Nice to meet you. Would you
Just slurps up like 4 worms.
I don't know, dude. The slurping noises that I make, dude, are so on point.
They are.
Like,
It's like perfect. Fuck.
like when I did the water ones last week or whatever. It's like, yeah. That's why I don't need sound effects anymore. I'm just gonna do it by myself.
Look at that.
All right. So, as you guys are conversing with him, Robert goes, "I'm Robert the Ranger, and I'm a little bit of a weirdo. If you haven't noticed."
Not at all.
No.
I like your dog.
Oh yeah, forgot his name. Fuck.
It was Rupert? Ruby?
I was gonna. I think you said
Rufus?
Rupert.
Rupert.
Oh no, it was Rufus.
Rompus.
Rompus. Rompus.
Rompo.
Just say my best bud.
My boy.
My boy.
My boy. Mr. Dog.
Mr. Dog.
And I have been traveling for a long time, and I think it's nice to have some new companions. If you haven't noticed, my voice doesn't work very well. Kind of scratched my vocal cords a long time ago.
How?
Well, Daddy didn't.
Was it your father?
What
I-
about your father?
My wife, she was a drinker. My wife, and she had all these medical bills.
Oh god.
Gosh.
She took the kitchen knife to her face, and so eventually I took the kitchen knife to my own.
Fucking perfect.
All right. Anyways, so for real. But I assure, kind of coughs a little bit. I assure you that.
just a Joker face.
He's British now.
Jekyll and Hyde. It's
yeah,
just
what's going on?
Joker.
Sorry about me, Float, but
Passed away.
oh wait, so sorry about me, Float, but now that I'm back to normal, how's it going? How is it going, mates?
It's gone.
Yes. Great.
Can I cast Identify on the dog?
You sure can.
Do I have to roll?
No, identify is just a spell that you have to do. So it will use your identify spell for today.
How long is this for?
Okay, identified things.
You can ask.
Mastiff. Is that what it is?
Yep.
Mastiff. Boom. List started.
Okay. And as you add it to your book,
So for things that are already my companions, would that count as identifying them?
no, you already have it.
Cow.
No, so you already have those on your list. They automatically
Yeah.
populate.
Cow. Crab.
As you cast identify,
Monkey.
your 2 books also glow,
Oh, two.
and doof, a mastiff appears on your monster manual
It's cool. So we're sharing it. Interesting.
because you guys are all linked. So because you're all within proximity,
Mhm.
all of you guys, and so including Nevin's book also does it.
I was gonna ask. That's just the 3 of us. Things glowing. Evan's just like mine didn't glow.
Mine didn't work.
That's too old,
Jeez.
man.
But anyway, so Nevin's book also glows with the identify spell, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't know you guys didn't know about the item sharing when you guys are in a party."
No.
What's
Are
a
you on
party?
Party?
Yeah, so when you open up your book, it has settings, and then if you hit the party setting, your guys' item sharing's on.
Hmm.
Your guys are already preset as item sharing for party.
Yeah, but like, how did
I
we
turned
like?
mine off. No, I'm kidding.
How do we like join a party?
You're already in it, bro.
Like, how do we join the party though?
You have to connect to the Wi-Fi.
I don't remember doing this.
It was already done for you by your
How
parents.
high are you?
Oh.
How high are you?
Your parents all hooked up your books together.
Okay.
So dumb. Like, so my parents hooked me up with your Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So Nevin had to do
That's-
it himself. There's no shot his mom did it.
No, actually, it was Professor Pinecones. He actually hooked up all of the students in case you guys travel together.
With each other, yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
But if you're not within a certain radius, then it doesn't work.
Okay.
This is really cool. We should keep going though now, right?
45
guys?
light years.
So, anyways, the forest itself is Robert goes on to say, you know, if you travel on this road, again, my voice is back to normal.
Uh-huh.
Unless you'd rather I talk like this.
No, you're fine.
But he goes, when you're traveling on the road, you'll notice a small barrier of light. These mushrooms kind of light the path, but they also keep the monsters who would normally bypass them. They're poisonous in nature, and the monsters don't generally like to come near them, so it'll keep the monsters away. They're only poisonous if you eat them, but traveling near them is something that kind of wards monsters off. So if you're ever in a pickle, you can always grab a couple of these, wrap them around you in a circle, and use it as a
Shove them down their throats.
way to protect yourself.
Okay.
I mean, that's always an option, but murder is not my first choice.
Yeah, Greg.
Well, it wasn't mine either.
Well, you said it.
And as you guys sort of maneuver through the forest, he kind of
I guess.
draws you guys on the cart on this path for several hours. You break light, and you guys are on the outside of the forest. And that is where we're going to end today's session. Thank you again for listening to the Monster Manual podcast. And again, this is episode 4. We'll see you guys next Wednesday for another episode. Check us out on all of our social medias, including our Twitch channel that will be airing these episodes each week, as well as our TikTok, which is Resources Gathering as well, and our podcast channel, which is Resources Gathering, or check us out on Talk Nerdy to Me. See you guys next time on the Monster Manual.